sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple things for hours on end. Right about sundown, we lay on the ground, count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life?
Hey everybody, I'm X Factor winner Tate Stevens, and welcome to the Sweet Life Podcast, where we talk about everything from music, sports, food, entertainment, and, well, just living the sweet life. Hey everybody, me, Tate Stevens, along with AJ Kronk as usual, and he didn't bring his Monster Energy drink.
I came over in a rush.
He was in a hurry, couldn't grab everything he needed. So anyway, we're here today. Hey, show today, it's kind of a little bit of everything. We're going to talk about shows that are coming up. We're going to give a list of our summer lineup for where we're going to be performing, so you can catch us if you're in the area.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about some news stuff, just kind of whatever's today, man. Had a guest lined up, and we'll have them back. And I'm not going to say who it is because it'll be a surprise.
George Jones.
Yep. He's going to, him and Michael Jackson both. Got them both. Anyway. All right, so stick around. Okay, first off, we made a mistake. When I say we, I mean you.
Yeah,
you made a mistake.
By we, that means AJ.
We had Sean Sumi on, the Avila AD and interim head coach, baseball coach over there. And when we put it out, AJ was doing all the artwork and the graphics, and he put Kevin Sumi instead of Sean Sumi. So
I don't know why,
but we got to change. So
yeah.
It's all good now.
Still, man, I don't know why I did that.
I don't know either. You're dumb. I don't know.
No part of that did I ever think this guy's name is Kevin, and just whatever.
Anyway, yeah. So with that being said, let's get right into this, man.
Yeah.
Quickly. I don't know. You read things in the news or see, watch the. I hate watching the news, by the way.
Yeah,
I hate it. It's so depressing, and there's like hardly ever anything that's good.
Nope.
On the news. So
very rare.
But if you see something or you watch it, read it, whatever, it kind of strikes you as like, that's weird. Ozzy Osbourne, wants to bring a bunch of Ukrainian refugees to his UK property and house them.
Yeah.
See, when you see people doing things like that, it kind of restores a little bit of humanity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It
kind of gives you that belief that, man, there are still some really good people out there. And Ozzy obviously has the money to do that. I'm sure. I don't know how big his UK property is. I'm sure it's pretty expansive.
Probably.
Pretty good chunk of land. So, hopefully
you can store a lot of people just on a few acres.
But you know what I'm saying?
And he's probably got...
I'm sure he's got several, but I'm just, it's really cool.
Yeah,
absolutely. That he's, even willing to do that.
Yep.
Pretty good. Good.
Old
good
Ozzy. Good on you, Ozzy.
I love the guy. I truly love Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I want to just give him a hug. Like every time I see him on TV, I just want to give him a big old hug. And he's so, obviously he's an icon in the music world, but he's just iconic.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't a musician, I think he'd be famous for something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just for his name or something. Something he would just be, he would just be awesome.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes you just want to go hang out with. Go snort some ants.
Snort a line of ants and get after it for a little bit. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I know he tested positive for COVID.
Oh,
which
man.
For him, that sucks. He's an older guy, not very healthy. But hope it says that he was doing fine.
Good.
So
good.
Who knows?
It's everybody different, apparently.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you got, man?
Well, what's your Twitter game looking like?
Hopefully with Elon buying it, I think it'll get better.
You think? Oh, man.
I don't really... What can he do to it?
No, the only thing is whoever I get, what was it? Did one person own Twitter, or was it like a...
I don't know. No, I don't. I think the guy who came up with it,
Yeah.
Was it Dorsey, something, Jack Dorsey or something weird like that?
I have no idea.
He kind of made it.
Twitter Jones is what I call him.
Twitter Jones?
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a panel of people that helped him.
Probably.
You know, and it takes an army to run a social media platform like that. So I'm sure there was more than one.
But,
Sure
I mean, dude, I don't lean in any one direction politically, but it is very left wing heavy, and everyone with the right wing opinion just got banned and this and that. And so that's a free speech. That's all it is. Free speech. And if you don't like what people are saying, just get off the thing.
Or just scroll past it.
Yeah.
It's just, it updates every second.
Yep.
You'll get a ton more things to read. Or
that's
follow.
my opinion. It's like live and let live, man. Just
Here's the thing. People get pissed off at what other people say, or the shirt you wear, or the hat you wear, or where you stand you're on this side or that side of the aisle. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's part of America for me. Growing up in America, being an American and a proud American and all that.
Yeah.
It is, you have your rights to be you.
Yeah.
To believe what you want.
Or you should.
To
anyway.
see,
Yeah.
to say, now, okay, so the freedom of speech thing, I think if you're just cussing somebody out for no reason, that's not freedom of speech.
Yeah.
That gets your teeth knocked out.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm
That's
saying?
just being a troll.
That's just being an ass. So I think there's a time, but if you feel strongly about something,
Yeah.
and you're like, the government isn't helping us like they should, you have that right to say that.
Yeah.
If you feel strongly about something that I don't feel strongly about, or I completely disagree, it's okay that we disagree.
Yeah.
That's what makes this country kind of great.
You said you hated Chris Stapleton, and I said I love Chris Stapleton. But hey, we're still over here.
What are you? You're so
for everybody listening,
You're so dumb.
It's such a long story, inside joke type thing.
Not. I never said hated Chris Stapleton. Anyway. All I'm saying is this.
Maybe we'll tell that story one day.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. That's a good road story. There's a road story.
Yeah, that's another road story.
That'll be a road story. I say this. Left wing, right wing, conservative, liberal. Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
At the end of the day, you're going to believe in God. You're not going to believe in God. You're going to believe in some other kind of God, or you're not going to believe in some other kind of God. You're going to feel a certain way about your sexuality, or not a certain way about your sexuality.
Yeah.
Who cares? No one. No one cares.
Yeah.
So,
and if they care that much, it's probably really none of their business anyway.
Right. I don't share my political views with people. I don't share much of anything with anybody because, you're never going to make everybody happy. You might make a small group of people happy, or a small group of people might believe the same as you, but you're never going to make everyone happy.
No.
So what you say and what you do, you stick to what you know. And stick to the people that are okay with you being you.
Yep.
And you're okay with them being them.
Yeah.
You don't always have to agree. You don't always have to see eye to eye on certain things. And you could be polar opposite.
Absolutely.
Totally
agree.
People like being racist and being homophobic and being all these things. It's like, why? Why do we even bother with any of it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares if you're gay?
Yeah.
No one.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. It's your issue that you have the issue with you being gay.
Yeah.
Or you have the issue with you not being gay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Me either.
Just because I'm not gay doesn't mean I have an issue with somebody being gay.
Yeah.
Or them not being gay.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's you. It's just like if you're black. I'm not black.
Yeah.
You're black. Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
It's like, okay, why can't we just have this group of people who agree to disagree?
Yeah.
And who live together in this cool little mashed up thing that we call America?
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be cool if everybody just kind of got along? You know what I mean? And just said, hey, you're black, you're white, you're green, you're yellow, you're purple, you're red. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
No
well,
one.
unfortunately, that's
I know.
That's
I
not
know.
how a lot of people.
I know, and
yeah.
I guess I've changed over the years. I guess I mean, I was strong. I had strong opinions about certain things when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Politically and economically, the whole thing. And the older I've gotten, the more I realize that shit doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
In the grand
matter.
scheme of things, it absolutely does not matter.
Did it make me a better person? No.
No.
Did it make me a worse person? No.
No.
So who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does it make me a better person that I like country music and not electrical jazz music? No. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Scooter trash. I don't like it.
What?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Who cares?
Yeah.
No one. No one
But
cares.
you got to be careful what you say because you could get charged with a defamation lawsuit.
Yeah, isn't that weird? It's like, how do you? Okay, so listen, it's sort of like the Johnny Depp thing that's going on.
That's what I was segueing into.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Good one. I didn't know.
That was my attempt at a segue.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Just watching the bits and pieces of that circus.
Jeez, man.
What's going on, man?
I don't know. That's so dumb. Like every time, it took me a while, like watching, the clips would pop up and I'm like, what is this about? It's like some dude like up there, like reading a big line of a big stack of like headlines about Johnny Depp. And she's like, did I read this correctly? Yes. Johnny Depp got drunk in front of a Walmart. Did I read that correctly? Yes. And I'm the whole time he's going through like all these tabloid,
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? I don't even know what this is. And I really don't care enough to really get a deep dive into it. But
No, I don't
bizarre.
either.
It's
I don't
so
either.
bizarre.
But it is bizarre that this is even going on,
Oh, yeah.
and that it's even news.
Yes. It's all over the news.
But why? Why is it news?
Not a clue.
Because if she beats him up and she makes him, whatever, I don't know, and then who cares? I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, he's got enough money that he doesn't need to work anymore.
He's got some of that Edward Scissorhands money.
Yeah, absolutely. Pirates of the Caribbean money. That movie, they did well.
Yeah.
So he's got enough money that if he never worked again, he's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he just pissed all his money away and he's
be.
completely broke,
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
know.
I don't think that's the case, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what if he doesn't get to work again? Your life's still pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
You're still Johnny Depp.
Yep.
You still get checks in the mail from all the residual money that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You know what I mean? And for her, hopefully you find a man who likes to get smacked around. And, you know what I mean?
Man, I tell you what, Amber Heard and Jada Pinkett, man, they're public enemy number one right now.
I know. And
Or so the headlines say.
and it, like I said, who cares? Is that defining anything in our country?
No.
No. It just makes us look
It just makes us look stupid. Yeah.
to other countries that are going, so celebrities are getting a divorce and he's claiming that she beats him and she's claiming that he does this and then he can't get work now because of what she said and he's got millions and millions of dollars and who cares?
Yeah.
So that's a big headline here.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett, she's shaved her head because she's got alopecia or whatever she's got. And then her husband smacked another man on TV.
That's funny. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm outraged.
I can't laugh at that. You know what I mean? And humiliates somebody for no reason.
Good Lord.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but that's our headlines, and that's where we're at as
Yep.
a country. And it's
Yep.
sad. Why can't we talk about the other stuff? The starving children in this country that don't have enough money to eat because maybe their parents are working or not working, whatever. Yeah. And, you know, instead of wasting our time and effort on crap,
Yeah.
why can't we try to figure out how to feed these hungry kids and get them better educated? Get the kids in the projects better education.
Yeah.
Get them good role models. Why don't you take some of your money that you have all those millions and millions of dollars that you've made from making movies? Why don't you help pay people to be role models in the inner cities? And because, you know, that's a big deal. They don't have the role models. They don't have people to look up to. Well, fix it.
Yeah.
Figure it out instead of worrying about who made a joke about your wife's bald head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do something good with yourself.
You know,
That's how I feel. And I'm probably going to make people mad, but I don't care.
well, you know,
Who gives a shit at this point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't make any sense for what we're doing right now. It just doesn't make any sense. We just get along. Everybody get along. And it's okay. We will work through this and we'll get through it. Who cares who the president is right now?
Yeah.
We're going to figure it out.
Yep.
Everything will be fine.
Yep.
Whether it's another Democratic president or a Republican president, it'll all work itself out.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of money and all that,
Oh, good.
you know, we were driving actually to Colby, Kansas this last weekend. So
Yep.
that was a fun little trip.
Yeah.
I remember us passing a $400 and some odd million Powerball jackpot billboard.
Could you imagine?
What would you do with all? Because I was looking at like a news article. They were talking about like if you took the cash payout, you know, basically broken down. The gist of it is if you took, let's say, right now it's up to $473 million. If you took the cash payout, which would be a little under 300 million, right?
Yeah, like
283 million.
Oh, okay. So that's what you get after you pay your taxes on it?
Well, no. That's before you. That's your just the cash payout.
Oh, and then you pay taxes.
Then you pay taxes on top of that, which would be about 104 million. So you'd only, out of the 473 million jackpot, you would walk out with $179 million.
Oh, well,
which,
geez.
by the way,
only 179 million.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck? I don't
Just
know how
blow
you'd
my
make it.
nose with that.
I don't know how you'd make it.
Tell you what, $179 million will get you a nice place down here in Cass County.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You think, okay, so think about it.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yes.
Honestly, this is what I would do.
I should do a little sound thing. What would you do?
Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't do much of anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
my house is, you know, perfectly fine. I'd get a new truck. I got 215,000 miles on mine, so I'd get a new truck. Yeah, I don't know. Not much.
Yeah.
I mean, I would obviously you would want to set your family up forever and ever.
Well, sure.
Right? So you'd find different accounts and investment things to put the money in.
Launder it.
And launder it.
Money
Lots.
laundering.
Yeah.
I'd
Buy a
get
lot
into
of
that.
Yeah. But you know, I think kind of that. I believe. Here's what I would do. I would just have my wife stop working. You know, I'd be like, okay, you're done working, obviously. And I would make a budget for us to live on for the rest of our lives.
Yep.
Where we were plenty comfortable. We're pretty simple people, though. I mean, we don't have a lot. We don't need a lot. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be like, I'm going to go buy a yacht and a plane. And no, I don't need any of that. Right?
Yeah.
So I have a bass boat. We're good. You know what I mean? It's like I might get a pleasure boat, like a
pontoon.
No, not a pontoon. Not a pontoon. You know, I don't know. Just some sort of runabout boat that we can go ski and do different little things on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It would just be, we would just set ourselves up and you know, I don't plan on living until I'm 100.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably burn out around 85, I'd imagine. You know, I got about another 40 years of life, probably, if I'm lucky. So I would just set it up to where, hey, I got 50 years of life, let's say. That may, if I surprise myself and live to be 90, I'd be 97. That'd be crazy. You know, then I would live a certain way, you know, and we wouldn't have to worry about insurance. We wouldn't have to worry about it because everything would be paid. Everything would be, you know what I mean? Yep. And I think we would just live and travel, you know, go see stuff we've always wanted to see. But other than that, I would just, you know, make sure that my family's good.
Yeah. I'd buy 5-6 acres somewhere.
Yeah.
Outside of somewhere, just outside of town somewhere.
Montana. Where no one could find me.
I don't know. I'd buy a few acres, not much, of just a few acres. I would build a house on it.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the house, I would build a dog kennel. And I'd run a dog kennel, I think.
Well, there you go. That's kind of cool. The other thing I would do is I would give to charities.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying that because I there are a few charities that we give to anyway.
Sure.
And so I would just give more to those and you know, maybe start a fund of something to help different people and stuff like that. I think when you have that money, when you have that kind of money, I think it's part of the responsibility that you help other people, you know, especially if you win it.
Yeah.
If you win large amounts of money like that, I think when you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars, I think you're supposed to. I think maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Some people might be like, yeah, nope, I'm out. You know, you'll never find me again. I'm moving to Colombia somewhere.
Part of me really thinks that too.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know that we would change much at all. You know, I think we just, you know, Ash would stop working and, you know, we could travel around and see the things we wanted to see and do the things we wanted to do.
Could move to Nashville.
We could.
Have a house on this said plot of land with a dog kennel, but also a little guest house in the back. Mm-hmm. So for any
people come down,
Kansas City buddies visiting Nashville.
Yeah. You know,
I'll only charge a half of what the hotels to stay there, but you know,
$100 a night.
$100 a night.
Well, we got hot breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I might go crazy and freak out and be like, you know, I want a house in Malibu. I want a house in Miami.
See, that kind of stuff doesn't thrill me in the least.
Not at all me either, but I don't know.
Like a bunch of cars and a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't get that.
You know what? I'm not a weird car guy, but I saw the new convertible Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's so cool. It is. It finally looks like a supercar, and it's awesome. It looks amazing. The the top pulls and folds back underneath, and dude, it's awesome looking.
Dude, I'd take my Bronco to a place
and just get it redone.
Have them from top to bottom, redo it all, put a motor in there from a Ford Raptor motor.
Yeah.
So I'd have me a 3.5 liter.
Actually, I would
EcoBoost in there.
I would go even a step farther and have the Hennessy, have them send it to Hennessy and have them do it up. Be 1,000 horsepower.
Oh yeah,
be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Because then you wouldn't really have to worry about these gas prices.
Who cares?
I'm a millionaire. Who cares, man?
Yeah, I get 5 miles a gallon. Perfect. Who cares?
So I was looking at that EcoBoost. I'm like, oh shoot, those EcoBoosts get twice the NPGs and that I get right now. So
yeah, and the I guess the diesels, the small diesel motors they put in F-150s now, and the 1500s and stuff for GMC and shit, they do really well.
Yeah,
pretty economically.
I read that Ford, is it a new all electric F-150 that they're coming out with?
Chevy has an all electric.
This is like brand new. I haven't even got to read the article yet, but
yeah, I don't know.
Ford, they're just
sure.
announcing something. I think it's an all electric F-150.
I'm not into it. I don't want it. I want a gas motor. I want to start it, hear it.
I know.
And I want to.
Well, have you seen those, like the videos of the new Broncos and stuff? It's like, to shift, you just turn this knob. And it's just like it's like a volume knob on a radio, but you just twist it and everything. It's like, yeah, I like grabbing the shift arm and
Hayden's truck, his 2015 Dodge Ram, you shift it with a knob. Mine, you still have to do the handle, but and Ashley's car, you shift with a knob too.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Isn't that weird?
But I don't like it.
I don't think I do either.
But it's just an electric solenoid that sends a signal to go. But
may go buy me an old 80s era Bronco 2.
There you go.
And drop one of those new Ford E-Crate motors in it.
There you go. I see.
Quietly sneak up on people.
Yeah, you're just. Yeah, see, you're already spending money. There you go.
Yep.
Good job.
Anyway. So, did you watch any of the Coachella footage? They've been broadcasting a lot. I think they did broadcast the whole thing on YouTube. Live.
Probably. I don't.
Streamed it all.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention.
Like, my daughter came in and she's like, "Oh, Harry Styles is on there." I was watching. I was like, this is just not for me.
Yeah.
This is not for me. Either. But he had Shania Twain come out there and do "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." And they did it as a duet.
Makes sense.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Shania, I tell you, man, she's like, what, 80 now or something?
I don't know.
Dude, she's
still hot.
Still got it going on.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. You were talking about Avatar? What was that?
Yeah, Avatar 2. They just released the title for the movie. I don't know where they released it to, because I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it. So, I'm looking forward. I liked Avatar, the first one. It was a good movie. Here's the thing. To me, huge Kevin Costner fan. Dances with Wolves, one of my favorite all-time movies.
See, I've never seen either movie.
Yeah, it's crazy because I don't know. You live in a cave.
I was busy watching Bloodsport.
Because those are great movies.
And Kickboxer.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf McQuaid. Those were my jam back in the day.
But to me, and I guess you could say this about a lot of movies, but to me, Dances with Wolves and Avatar are pretty close to the same movie.
I guess if I watched one or the other, I wouldn't know any different.
So watch Dances with Wolves first, and then watch the original Avatar.
To me, it's like watching, or that would be like watching, what's the name of it? Point Break and Fast and the Furious.
I don't think so.
Dude, it's Point Break with cars.
Yeah, sort of. No,
I've only seen half of the first Fast and the Furious, and I was like, this is Point Break with cars. And they're not even cool cars. I just turned it off.
Yeah, I wasn't a Fast and Furious guy either. But but so if you watch Dance with the Wolves and then you turn around and watch Avatar, obviously it's completely different, but it's the same.
Yeah.
I mean, like premise, it's the same. You have a guy that comes into a world that he knows nothing about. Soldier. Yeah. Both of them are soldiers. They find natives, Avatar native and American Indian.
Yeah.
They fall in love and they go through this big ritual. And then here comes the army and smoking them out. The Indians, they're chasing the Indians off and killing them off. Well, here comes the army killing off all the natives to get the tree, right? The tree of life or whatever they called it. And then they capture the soldier and,
You ever seen the Last Samurai? Tom Cruise?
No, I don't think so.
It's very similar to what you're describing.
Right.
I watched that while we were down in Corpus Christi.
Uh-huh.
The TV at our Airbnb had Netflix, and it's like Last Samurai. All right, let's watch this. And it's like, it's an okay movie, but what you're just describing was
Anyway,
much.
so
and have you seen the Batman yet?
I haven't.
It's on HBO Max.
I know. I gotta go. I gotta watch it. I love Batman. I love those series. But
Just
anyway,
knock off about 3 hours of your day.
yeah. I mean, I do that anyway.
Yeah.
With all the other dumb stuff I do.
One more little thing of, and this is kind of old news, but I saw it, and I don't think we've ever talked about it, but there were 2 sets of twins that met each other. Apparently, they have twins festivals in the United States, like festivals where twins just go and
meet other twins,
rub themselves against each other or something. I don't know what they do, but anyway, 2 sets of identical twins, 2 guy twins, and then 2 girl twins.
They get married.
Met, all hit it off, like both sets of twins. Proposed at the same time to each other.
Okay. Is that not? Okay.
Got married at the same time
Okay.
as each other. Got pregnant at the same time as each other.
Okay.
And apparently they both had boys.
Okay.
Both had boys. And I guess technically they're cousins and brothers at the same time because identical twins. They both, isn't that weird?
I'm trying to figure that out because it's like, that's okay. So if you have a brother,
yes,
let's just say you have
identical twin brother,
but it doesn't matter if they're identical right now. Just forget about the identical part. If you have a brother,
yes,
and you meet 2 sisters, you marry one sister, and then then your wife's sister marries her brother-in-law's brother.
Yeah.
So, but doesn't that make them brother and sister-in-laws? Does that make right? Am I right?
No, because
am I right? But because think about it, if I marry my wife and she's got a sister, that's my sister-in-law, and my brother is her brother-in-law also. Because it's my brother.
Yeah.
Right? So then they get married. Now we're all brother, sister-in-law, brother, sisters. And now I'm my own grandpa. Right? I mean,
I'm my own brother-in-law.
You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
Yeah. Well, hell, what do you do? What do you do?
They by chance live in Arkansas?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
Pretty good looking.
Yeah. Well,
that's what I saw.
Anyway. That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That's going to mess me up for the rest of the day.
What are the chances of everybody being over each other's house at the holiday, having a party, little mix-up happens?
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, you, Jennifer, you wear a red shirt.
You wear blue. Always. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously you can tell. I know identical twins and stuff, and you can tell them apart.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, it's close sometimes. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You really look like your brother. You know what I mean? Or whatever. It's like,
yep.
Yeah, but you can always tell.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, that's weird. That they fell in love with the same people.
Yep.
Or not same people, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
It's like my wife looks exactly like my brother's wife.
And my brother and I look exactly alike. Anyway. So, anything else you got? You got anything else there in your news and worthless information?
Not for news, no. But Dead jokes. My cousin was hospitalized after shoving 28 small plastic horses in his rectum. Isn't that crazy?
That's weird.
Doctors described his condition as stable.
Nope.
So bad it's good.
Oh,
I recently joined a nudist colony. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah. You know, it's going fine now, but the first few days were the hardest. Yeah, about that. Well, you know, they're not all winners. But what do you do?
Good. Have you ever been to a nude beach?
I've never have.
We walked up on one, and
it's probably more what you don't want to see than what you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There wasn't any hot chicks laying out there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like like the movies. No, nothing like that. It was a bunch of overweight, like later aged European people laying out nude, and I'm like, God bless. Yeah, and we happened onto this little beach. Luckily, there was like 4 people. It was not like it wasn't packed or anything.
Party Cove, this is not.
Yeah, no. It was definitely not what you wanted to see. Anyway, yeah, we were all like, "Oh, that's a nude beach. That's crazy." I guess it was topless. I think it was a topless beach, not nude. Well, I guess no. I don't know. Maybe it was nude. Hell, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe her belly was just covering up her bottoms or something. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like watching them naked on Family Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
good grief.
so,
Good grief.
well, we've got some shows coming up. I'm pretty excited about, getting out and playing again. Mm-hmm. Didn't play a lot last year. COVID was still kind of fighting everybody off, but now we're full go. We're running hard, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we have some shows coming up that we played there in Colby, Kansas, and we did have a show this weekend in Nebraska, but they had to move it to a later date.
Yeah.
So they're picking a date for that. It was us and Ricochet up there in Grand Island, which got moved. So we have June the 4th. We have June the 4th in Shawnee, Kansas, the old Shawnee days.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Good times. June 18th over in Edgerton, Kansas. So if you're in Edgerton around the 18th, come hang out with us. The 24th of June, we're in Grandview, the Grandview Amphitheater.
Yeah. I've never played that.
Me neither. So that'll be fun. Then July 1st, the Sundown Salute in Milford, Kansas, out at the lake, I think. Milford Lake, maybe. That'll be a good time.
Hugoton?
July 3rd, up in Kearney, Missouri, for the 4th of July. I'm not even answering it. Kearney, Missouri, at the Kearney Amphitheater up there. July 8th, Great Bend, Kansas. July 15th, we're up in Maryville, Missouri.
Yeah, Maryville,
home of the Spoof Hounds.
I used to go to Maryville every year. Marching band competitions in high school.
Oh yeah, go up to Northwest Missouri State. Yep. We used to play up there in Maryville. There used to be a bar up there, maybe still there, Molly's.
Huh.
Yeah, played there back in the Dixie Cadillac days.
Oh
yeah, man. Little hole in the wall bar. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
college bar, but
sure,
it was a lot of fun, man. We played there quite a bit.
It's like the old Nash Vegas.
Yep. I
love that place.
So then we have the 22nd in Clay Center, Kansas. The Clay County Fair up there. Possible 728 I'm waiting. I'm hoping to hear in the next day or so on the 28th.
Yeah.
A couple possibilities there. Hopefully it's the one in town. That'll be good.
Yes.
Then we have 8, I want to say 8-5, 8-6, something like that. The Rush County Fair in La Crosse. I think we have the 5th too. I think the 5th is in Gardner, Kansas, right?
Wow.
That's the Johnson County Fair. I think.
Man, something like that.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we have 8/27. We're still working on that date. It kind of went away, but we're going to make it happen.
Yeah. Why not?
And then the end of the year, man. End of the year, we're going to New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, November.
In November, we're going to New Mexico. Got a big show out there on Veterans Day with Lee Greenwood.
Yeah.
God bless the USA himself.
Yep.
It's going to be a good time. They got a little arena out there, and we're going to do a show out there with him. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So Lee's
fun.
Lee's a good guy, and always have a lot of fun hanging out with him. So
Shoot, yeah.
yeah, so got a pretty good summer, and we're adding some stuff. Hopefully, maybe doing some acoustic stuff too in town.
Yeah.
We'll throw in there too some acoustic shows, and they might be Thursday evenings, off days. You know, so you don't want to compete with high school football because that starts here in September. So you don't want to compete with that on a Friday, and you got college football on Saturdays.
Yep.
And so you're kind of limited. So you want to do those Thursday nights, get everybody
You
out.
got people like me that don't watch either.
Yeah, well, I know. I get it. Well, you don't have you don't have a high school kid playing high school football, so
Well, neither do you.
I know, not anymore. Not anymore. But it's still a hard draw against high school football. You never outdraw the high school football game unless you're Garth Brooks, I guess. Right?
Yeah. What a jerk.
What a turd that guy is. Still upset with him from last year, but
Yeah.
anyway, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I don't
Anyway.
I don't like it. So that's it, man. Anything else? Got anything else going on? You got anything you want to talk about?
Not
Oh,
really.
my neighbor. Hey, check this out.
Yeah.
My neighbor's like, hey, who drives that white Bronco? I was like, AJ,
How much do you want for
the
it?
guitar player.
Oh, is that?
He was like, you think he'd sell it? And I'm like, I don't know why. He was like, well, looking to I need a vehicle to take to the lake and just leave at the lake. So we always have a vehicle at the lake. And I said, well, he's redoing it. He's, completely gutted it and redoing everything. And he's like, oh, nice. All right. Well, just checking, didn't know. And he said, I was like, yeah.
Well.
All right. So there you go, man.
I tell you what, man.
It's weird.
That thing, it's got rust all over it. It's loud. It's like one of those things that I've been a car guy. I'm not a car guy, but I remember watching the OJ Bronco chase when I was a kid.
That's the one he had.
Well, close. A few years later, but
Yeah.
I remember, and this is funny, this video popped up, and I never put two and two together, but did you ever see the original American Pie movie?
Yeah.
Or no, was it that one? No, it was American Pie 2, where they took the summer trip out of town. Anyway, so they all jump in a Bronco, which is it's the bullnose Bronco, which is what I have. And it's the one where like Stifler's standing up at the back of it while they're going down the highway and like screaming.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I always had it in my mind that was a Chevy Blazer. I just always say, even though the next scene is them cruising up the street, Ford Oval right in the front, I just always thought it was a Blazer for some reason. And just never put two and two together. But I remember seeing the top taken off of that, and I was like, man, one of those would be so cool to have. And just never put two and two together. And now I have one. I still haven't taken the top off yet, but I will. This summer sometime I will.
Yeah.
I'll figure out some reason to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we had the Jeep, we'd take top off, and we had the hard top on it, and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Not heavy or anything. You can kind of take the little tees out and then pop the back off, and it was good. But yeah, all right then. Well, I just want to let you know that my neighbor said he'd buy your Bronco.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's it for this week. And I'm trying to line up a few guests that I'm trying to get one on that we had on earlier in earlier episodes to come back and kind of redo and kind of give an update on what's going on with them and everything. So anyway, but so that's it, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and share this with everybody you know. Even if they don't like podcasts, they'll share it. And
tell them to download it anyway.
Yeah, download it anyway. Leave us a review and a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. And as always, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Ain't this a sweet life?
Hey guys, thanks for listening. Want to ask a question for a future episode? Well, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter with hashtag SweetLifePodcast. And be sure to give us a 5-star rating and hit that subscribe button. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to stay up to date on the latest news and information for the Sweet Life Podcast. And we'll see you next time.